Welcome back, everybody. This is Latin's Fight Picks. Today we will go over the fight card for UFC 309, Jones versus Miocic, this Saturday, November 16th in New York. As usual, we will start off with the prelims and move our way to the main event. So let's start with the first fight of the night. Veronica Hardy versus Eduarda Mora. And Veronica Hardy, 5'4", 64-inch reach, 9 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 29 years old. Eduarda Mora, 5'6", 66-inch reach, 10 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws, 30 years old. Same age. Mora's going to be the bigger fighter in there. I think Hardy's usually the smaller fighter in there. Mora's going to be 2 inches taller. She's going to have 2-inch reach advantage. She's moving up from strawweight, where she was huge for that division, and she was having a hard time cutting weight. So, Veronica Hardy was a girl that I've been fading, and as things have progressed, I've started to become a Veronica Hardy believer. She's very tenacious, seems like a big ball of muscle, and she seems to work on her strength and conditioning. She's got really good kicks. She's really fast from the outside, and she's got a pretty good ground game, good ground defense. Eduarda Mora, her main attack is going to be on the ground. She's not a really good striker. She's very, very average or below average. She's really good on the ground. And she's got pretty good takedowns, good wrestling takedowns, good double legs, single legs. Not necessarily trips, but it seems like she's more of a wrestling takedown type of person. But she is a little slow. And in the smaller divisions, she was definitely slow, but she usually could outmuscle a lot of the lower level competition. When she fought Gomes last time, she seemed like she's kind of met her match. Gomes, even smaller than Hardy, seemed like she outworked her, was outpacing her, was faster than her, and Mora quickly faded. I don't know if she's going to fade as bad this time because she doesn't have to cut as much weight. But you got Veronica Hardy, who I think is very similar to Gomes. A little small, big ball of muscle, very fast, good with strikes, goes in and out really quick, and you saw Gomes really improve her takedown defense and her ground game, and I think Veronica Hardy already has a decent ground game. I kind of went back and forth on this one. I had some big question marks. I thought maybe Mora can outpoint her and go to a decision victory, but the more I looked at it, the more I'm going to lean towards Hardy on this one. I think she can get this done, even though Mora is going to be the larger fighter. I think she's got some attributes as far as the ground game, but Veronica Hardy is going to pose the same problems as Gomes did in the strawweight division. So it's going to be a close decision fight. I think Veronica Hardy is going to win this on the scorecards. Veronica Hardy is going to be the pick. Next fight, Basil Hafez versus Oban Elliott. Basil Hafez, 5'11", 72-inch reach, 9 wins, 3 draws, 32 years old. Oban Elliott, 6 feet tall, 72-inch reach, 11 wins, 2 draws, 26 years old. Oban Elliott's a pretty young guy. He's still learning, and I saw him improve from fight to fight to fight. And the last fight, he looked really good, and I can't remember who he fought. Where was he? Got this up here, so that's good. Oban Elliott he fought Preston Parsons, and he looked really good against Preston Parsons. Preston Parsons couldn't take him down, and Preston Parsons is a pretty dynamic wrestler, very strong, very durable, and I think he clipped Oban once where he hurt him a little bit. That could definitely happen. But I think Oban Elliott's improving his game. I think he's becoming a much better striker. It seems like he's pretty good on the ground as well. He's very durable. He has gotten clipped. He hasn't gotten knocked down. It seems like he recovers fairly quickly. He's got a good gas tank. He's big for the division. He looked really solid in the last fight. He looked like he put on a lot of muscle. And he's going to be fighting Basil Hafez. And Basil Hafez, he looked really good against JDM when he first came to the UFC just on short notice. And the more I look at it, the more I think he overperformed in that one. Just because I saw the next fight and he fought against Gall. And, we expected him to kind of dominate Gall. He did beat Gall, pretty much 30-27, but it wasn't like a super dominating type of fight. Although I got to say that Gall, he has improved, and we're going to go over this because Gall's the next fight after this, and I think he's really made some big improvements. So I was looking to play the underdog in Hafez because he's beginning to get to be a huge underdog. He's at like plus 235. But the only hesitation I had is Elliot's got really good takedown defense, and Hafez he's durable, he's got good striking, but his striking's very loopy. He's always throwing big left hooks, big right hooks. He doesn't throw a lot of straight shots, and Elliot does. And I think this is going to be the decision: is Elliot's going to have a lot cleaner striking. It's going to be straighter. It's going to get to the target faster. It's going to be a close fight. I think it's going to go to a decision. I'm going to go with the favorite, Elliot, even though I don't think he should be this big of a favorite, which is why I was looking at Hafez. I think Hafez is going to make it closer than this line shows, but I think Elliot at 26 years old is going to be the bigger guy, throwing cleaner strikes, got good takedown defense. I think he's going to win this on decision. Next fight, Mickey Gall versus Ramiz Brahimaj. Mickey Gall, 6'2", 74-inch reach, 7 wins, 6 losses, 32 years old. Ramiz Brahimaj, 5'10", 72-inch reach, 10 wins, 5 losses, 31 years old. I think Brahimaj, I think, I can't remember if I picked him for an upset against somebody, but he's a bit of a letdown, Where was it? Where am I here? Oh, wrong one. He was a little bit of a letdown, but it almost seems like he's going to really dominate super low level competition, and he's going to get destroyed by others. I'm just looking at here. What did